Hello everyone, my name is Marybeth Timmermann and I'm a French to English translator, and today I'm going to read an excerpt of my translation of a book of science fiction short stories written by Mauritanian author Moussa Ould Ebnou. He published this book called Fragments of Futures in the original French in 2016, and he holds all the rights to the book. So the passage I'm going to read is from a story called Gara Time Traveler. In it, archaeologists from the future have unearthed a body from the distant past, and using their futuristic technology, they're able to access the consciousness of this person while he lies dying on the top of a mountain in the middle of the desert. So here is a part of my translation of this transcription that they're able to decode. After 2 days of total fasting, my limbs were stiff and atony had set in, preventing any expression or awareness of prayer. Piety had given way to a profound fear, a dreadful anguish, and a ferocious hatred of the human species. Suffering gradually took over my entire body like quicksand. My lips, mouth, and throat dried out and cracked. My stomach and intestines tightened up and were twisted by a prodigious force, as if it were wringing the last drops of liquid from them. A raging fire burned my entrails, the blaze then spreading up to my face, hands, and chest. When I felt the vultures approach and put their rough feet with sharpened claws upon my body and strike me with their powerful beaks, my body shook with a violent and desperate convulsion. The vultures let go and leapt back, beating their huge outstretched wings. For hours, atrocious pain radiated through every bone, nerve, and muscle, getting worse in sudden bursts, followed by slow lulls. My head and brain were compressed by a powerful vice, and violent fits of fever racked my body, beginning with severe shivering, then despondency, then gradual euphoria. The pain eased up, the intense spasms stopped, and my legs stretched out. My panting, exhausted flesh no longer needed anything, no longer felt hunger or thirst. I heard a buzzing, the impression of chloroform through long sound waves. I felt infinite presences around me, a concert of friendly voices. The entire desert was full of people watching me die. Throughout my existence, I've always tried in vain to connect my life to my dreams, my conscious to my unconscious, and my consciousness to other consciousnesses, so that I could judge others, myself, and time with cool composure. But I remained isolated, a simple monad, adjusted, protected, and absolutely cut off from the rest. And suddenly, in the moment of my death, all these connections automatically formed with no effort on my part. In the throes of death, my dream and my life descended before me into the arena to be given an ultimate explanation, lining up in one very straight line before sinking into the void. The entire world was piled up in a sort of little circular and transparent porthole located just in front of me, where all enigmas and all secrets had come to be resolved and became self-evident. The past, the present, and the future had merged together into a single instant. Dying had shed its unremitting light into every corner of my life, laying bare everything I had touched. I suddenly discovered the hidden meaning of situations, the significance of each silence, every gesture and spoken word. Nothing about any being or thing escaped me now, not even their intentions. My entire life, so close, so inaccessible, and so inordinately gratuitous, was rewound and then replayed before me, a washed-up actor, an immobile spectator this time, tormented by the profound regret of having participated in this grotesque comedy.